So the nigga snuffed me.
He snuffed you
me, knocked me down.
in your
After
face.
that, yeah. After that, they beating me up, trying to cuff me. I'm not with it.
Body cams or
I
anything.
got everything. I requested everything. Immediately, I got it. It was sick though. They wasn't supposed to give it to me. The DA was tight that the lawyer was able to give it to me.
Yeah, there's no going back.
So for that, I got an ugly scar now. Like they started chasing me. They chasing me all the way down Grand Concourse, going up like to 205 Van Cortlandt over there.
Okay.
So I go down. I get on the Deegan. They get on the Deegan with me. Start chasing me. Go all the way down the Deegan until I get on the Cross Bronx. I get on the Cross Bronx. I run into traffic. Boom. I got away. I climbed gates and all of that, bro.
And you after struggling with the cop,
Yeah, I beat the cop up, bro. I beat him up.
you saying it like that. All right, go ahead.
I beat that
He said he beat him up and got away.
Fuck that. Me doing whatever happened with the cop,
I would have.
that fucked me up.
Yeah.
So when I went to court for that,
They violated you though, right?
they violated me. I got remanded. I'm in the island, sitting on the island for 4 months. I'm about to get 2 years. Sentencing date set and everything.
The probation.
Yeah, DA, the
Remanded.
judge, 2 years we gonna give you. Sentencing date such and such. Boom. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they took me to to the 52nd precinct, and then they took me to the booking.
They be dirty. Was that your first time in the island?
Yeah, my first time.
Oh, word? You was scared? What you mean?
And we had it like 2 fake brick in the car and shit like that, and they stopped us right away.
Yo, my peeps.
Subscribe to the People's Podcast.
Hey, yo, what's going on? Oh, Jesus. Hold up. I'm hitting the mic. Keep playing it. Keep recording. Please don't cut this. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Let's hope everybody's safe and sound. Welcome to the People's Podcast TV. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Because you always forget to hit the like button. So hit the like button. Comment down below. Let us know what you think. Show some love. And if you don't want to show some love, show some hate, but show something. You heard? We're back in the house with my guys from the Boogie Down. We're over here with Key Fleur. Welcome, Key Fleur. You heard Key Fleur, a.k.a. El Primo. What up, my G? Everything Gucci?
Aquí, tranquilo, tú
Chilling.
sabes, same old shit.
Same old. Hey, yo, what up, Lizzie? Lizzie back, my peeps. Lizzie in the house.
What's up?
Come on, let's give it up for Lizzie. Lizzie. All right, now we need to give it up for JC. He all the way over there in the corner. Give it up for JC. Not the real JC, but the real JC. You heard? Hey, yo, what up?
Not the real deal.
Not the real deal, but the real deal. You heard, my peeps. We're over here just chilling, chopping it up with my guys, and I don't know for some of you guys that saw the Spanish video, we was chopping it up about different topics and stuff, and when we turned the cameras off, I was chopping it up with JC, with Lizzie, and they was chopping it up with me, telling me that they went through some crazy shit. You feel me? Talking about these dirty ass cops that be out here abusing their power and doing us dirty. You feel me? Same as JC. His journey wasn't too big. You know what I mean? He did a little time in Rikers Island, and he might tell us a little bit about it. But I want to touch up on the topic of my guy Lizzie. Lizzie, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? My guy got surgery and everything. Tell me a little, what happened, G?
Nah, they did a little sign. They beat me up.
They beat you up.
They
You
did
see
you
my picture,
dirty.
and not everybody sees this shit.
They violated, yup.
They violated. Was it where was that at? In the Bronx?
Nah, this was in Brooklyn.
Oh, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, in
Oh, we
Brooklyn.
got dirty ass cops in Brooklyn. I'm coming. You heard?
They
Stop playing with
going
me.
for you.
It was like 20 of them, 20 cops.
No way.
Beat me up. They beat me up, man.
But why did they beat you up? You started fighting with them? You started.
Nah, I
Nah,
had
man,
came out of
swinging
the
at them?
building. They was looking for somebody, whatever. They stopped me. They frisked me. Then after that, they realized it was me. It was the person they was looking for. So they try to cuff me, and I wasn't with it. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, what's the reason?
Yeah. What's the cause?
What's the cause? They not trying to tell me. They just trying to lock me up. I'm like, nah, I'm not with it. So the nigga snuffed me.
He snuffed you
me, knocked me down.
in your
After
face.
that, yeah. After that, they beating me up, trying to cuff me. I'm not with it. Nigga bent my arm, broke my shit, cuffed me, picked me up through the cuff, tried to walk me to the car, tripped me, and let me fall on my face.
Damn, man,
Crazy.
you ain't even that big, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah,
There's no need for that. You feel me? There's no need for a hope of 20 cops should jump on my guy like
20.
that.
Then after that, they was on the block looking for my car. They was trying to take my car too. Like, they was just going crazy.
So they were looking for you, but
Yeah, I had a
what-
little federal warrant. I was on
Okay.
warrant and shit.
Did you handle that? That was taken
Yeah,
care
I
of.
took care of all of that. All of that got taken care of. Got locked up that day, came out 6 months later, and I was good.
Okay, but were you found guilty of some shit, or something?
Nah, I was fighting a federal case.
Okay.
Yeah, and at that time too, when I got locked up, they found a gun in the house. So now
All
I
right.
had that's
So they
the
added
shit.
that shit.
Yeah, that's some shit I'm fighting right now.
Oh, you still working on?
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah.
Did
They
you
knocked the tooth out my mouth, everything that day.
Did,
They
you
went-
got
they
all your
went-
teeth. What you talking
went
about?
crazy.
He got all his teeth. He said he knocked his tooth out. No, but did you end up in the hospital?
Yeah, I went to the hospital that day 3 times. Yeah, they took me, brought me back. I'm like, nah, I need to go back. They try to say nothing was wrong with me. So when I came out 6 months, like 4 months after that, I did a surgery. I got surgery.
What was the shoulder
Yeah, rotary.
rotary?
Yeah. And
Is
then I'm
there-
in there the whole time in MDC with my arm broken. And I'm like, yo, my shit is broken. I'm trying to tell them they not paying me no mind.
In
Nobody.
the tombs.
Nah, this was at MDC in the federal.
Oh, in the feds,
This is in Sunset Park Slope in Brooklyn.
So after you was in the hospital, they let you.
went-
They
nah,
sent you. They sent you
I
to.
went to bookings. After I went to the hospital, I went back to the precinct. I was there, bro. I was in the precinct for like 3-4 nights. Just going through it. Supposedly to wait for the detective to speak to the detective,
3-4
whatever.
nights.
That was before the hospital, or after the first trip
No,
to
that
the
was
hospital.
after the hospital, first trip.
So they didn't find nothing on you. Did they tell you that you had the rotary
They ain't
on the
say
first trip?
Nothing. Because I ain't have nothing wrong with me. I'm
And
like,
they
yo,
just
but my
sent you to
shit is
bookings.
fucked up. Yeah, they sent me back to bookings. Yo, crazy shit.
Wow.
So when I got to bookings, I told them I need to go to the hospital again. I went to the hospital. Then I came back. Then after that, they picked me up. They took me to the federal. From federal, I went back to Rikers. Bro, it was una misión. It was a mission, bro. Mission.
No, and I imagine the pain, bro. Because at the beginning, probably you don't feel it too much. You feel me? But then after the time goes by, then you can't move your shit. You can't. You know what I mean? And then they probably don't believe you most of the time, because sometimes a lot of COs think that you
Nah,
want
they
to go to
seen,
the
they
hospital.
seen shit got real. So when they shit got real, the cop that was tussling with me, he fell. Like, we both fell together. And the nigga's like, oh, I'm hurt. The nigga pulls up to the hospital in a wheelchair because his ankle was fucked up, bro. Yo, you
Looking
know
for a
that-
whole month vacation
Yup,
paid
y
for
se
by
lo
the people.
dieron, y se lo dieron.
And he got it.
And he got it.
Nah.
Yeah.
He pulled up in the wheel. And what were you? You wasn't in a wheelchair?
Nah.
You the one who's supposed to be in a wheelchair.
I was up, bro. My face was all cortado everywhere. Eyebrow. I was cooked. That was a crazy night.
Wow. And then lucky to be alive. You feel me? Lucky, because it could have went to majors, and who's going to be held accountable for that shit? You know what I mean? My guy getting vacation over here. The other one, oh, I'm a hero. I knocked his teeth out. I broke his. That's how they be telling the stories. You feel me? That's why it's very important for everybody to FOIA request. Did you guys did you get any discovery for that? You know what I mean?
Definitely
To
got
FOIA request, all the
discovery.
body cams. They got text messages that they got emails.
All that.
Keep in mind that the phones that they use are provided by us, the people. You know what I mean? And the radio calls, all of that. So when something like that happened, there's a lot going on. So the requesting all the information that you can is very important. So how did it go? Did you guys request it? Body cams or
I
anything?
got everything. I requested everything immediately. I got it. It was sick though. They wasn't supposed to give it to me. The DA was tight that the lawyer was able to give it to me. They knew what I was trying to do with that, so I did what I had to do with it.
Are we following up with hopefully, bro? Because you know what I mean. A lot of people have to put an example out there. Are we following up with? You thinking about any lawsuits? Any? You know what I mean?
Or so I'm thinking about a lawsuit.
Okay. No, because you know what I mean.
Sure.
You gotta run their pockets. When they do something they not supposed to do, you gonna pay for that. My arm is fucked up for life.
Yeah, there's no going back.
So for that, I got an ugly scar now. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, if you get a job, you can't work the same. You to play sports, you can't even to sleep.
Yeah,
Even
it
to
still
sleep.
bothers me. His arm still hurts me.
It hurt you a lot.
Yeah, shit hurt.
Wow.
It still bother you.
Yeah, like when I'm
When
driving
you
and
sleep
shit, you
and
hear
shit
my
like that.
shit
You
clacking and shit.
So I would like ask my question, bro, because I'm worth. I don't even know how many. I don't think you have numbers in dollars for my body. You know what I mean? Now, what do you think is fair? I would ask like the people as well, or any one of you, for my arm, perhaps for one part, one body part. The police took out one body part. How much you think they have to give me? Everything. To my opinion.
You had to resign. You had to give me at least $2 million up front while I wait for the rest.
$2 million up
Not
front, he
low,
said.
bro.
You heard? I think
You
that's too
can't
low.
live the
You
same
going
no
too
more.
low. Yeah, but that $2
Man,
million.
fuck that. My
No,
shit
up
priceless.
front.
You know what I
Up front.
mean?
I need
My
a
shit
$2 million
priceless.
up
My
front
shit
while
don't
I
got
wait
a
for
price.
the rest.
Oh, up front. Up front. Okay.
Eso para yo calmarme un poco en lo,
Oh,
you know, while
bro.
we wait for all the other cash that's gonna come in. You know?
Yeah, but nah, it's like Lizzie said. We are priceless, you know, and we can't be letting them get away with it either. You know what I mean? Even though you know what the fucked up part about it is, that money doesn't come out of their pocket.
Nah, I don't.
it come out of our pocket.
That's
the fucked up
worst
shit.
part about it. You know what I mean?
Single dollar.
And there's a lot of
The
people
taxes
working,
that we pay for.
and that's because they
The
have immunity. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people trying to make sure that the cops don't have that, and they are liable. You know what I mean? You could go for their house, you could go for their bank account, you know what I mean? So they could kind of like have something to lose.
They can feel it.
So they can feel it, you know what I mean? So they can have something to lose, and maybe they'll behave a little better because, damn, I don't want to lose my house. I got my family, you know what I mean? My car, well, a couple of dollars I got in the bank. Let me not violate this guy's rights. You know what I mean? Let me not break his bones. You feel me? But since they're not reliable for that, they don't come out of their pocket. A lot of them, they don't give a damn, bro.
They dirty
Niggas don't
cop.
care.
You know what I'm saying? So best bet is to get them fired. You hear me? Take the uniform off and bye-bye. Go work in a car wash.
Nah, but
That better cop.
I had a funny moment with one of them recently
Tell
too. Back in November. So I'm double parked right here in the
Okay.
Bronx.
Okay.
I'm double parked. I'm rolling up. Boom. Roll up my blunt. I didn't notice they was behind me. So I pulled off. The minute I make that right on Grand Concourse, boop, they turn their lights on me. I'm like, fuck.
Was it undercover or was it a
I
regular
was doing
patrol?
whites.
Patrol.
Regular patrol.
All right.
I'm like, fuck. Man, nah, I'm out of here. So I leave. They chasing me.
They turned the light on so you don't park. So you can move, you mean? Or to pull you over.
To pull me over. And I'm like, damn. Hay un bobo aquí. I'm like, I'm out of here. I left. They started chasing me. They chasing me all the way down. Grand Concourse, going up. Like to 205 Van Cortlandt over there.
Okay.
So I go down. I get on the Deegan. They get on the Deegan with me. Start chasing me. Go all the way down the Deegan until I get on the Cross Bronx. I get on the Cross Bronx. I run into traffic. Boom. Ahí fue que la marqué. I'm trying to get through traffic. Car end up slipping. I crash. They get me. Well, I get out the car. I start running. I got away, whatever. Me and the cop fought a little bit. I got away. 15 minutes later,
How you
they
got away?
catch me.
What you mean you got away?
I got away. I climbed gates and all of that, bro.
And you after struggling with the cop?
Yeah, I beat the cop up, bro. I beat him up.
And you saying it like that? All right, go ahead. He said he beat him up and got away.
Fuck
You
that,
heard? He
got
threw
away. That
fences,
case
coconut
closed.
trees, and all types of shit.
Yeah, I beat him up, got away, whatever.
Okay.
15 minutes later, they catch me. They catch me walking and shit, lock me up, whatever. I
How'd they
come out.
got you? Because they was looking for you all
Yeah,
over?
they was looking for me.
So
They
why
seen me.
was you hiding? Why didn't you, you know what I mean?
Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, this happening across Bronx. I'm on the other side of the Bronx. I'm
Alright.
in fucking Shakespeare, 174 over there.
Damn.
I'm like, alright, they not looking for
Alright,
me.
so you
fuck
thought
it.
you was
So I'm
Gucci.
walking, whatever. Mind you, I got one shoe on.
Nigga said one sneaker on. I'm
They
dead.
took one shoe from me. I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. So I'm with one shoe, whatever. They see me, they like, hey, you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, whatever. They were like, alright, let me make sure you alright. That was the bulto. They make me sit
They
down,
already knew.
whatever.
They already knew
They
that.
verified if it was me. Boom, yep, it was me. Locked me up. I came out, though. I came out.
So what they charge you with, though?
They charged me with fleeing, resisting arrest, destruction of property, suspended license, tinted windows.
Oh, they threw the
Damn,
whole book
Bro,
at
they
you.
threw
Yeah.
Man,
that
shit.
on me. But I ended up being that case. That's the
No way.
spank that shit.
Damn. They hit you
No,
with
so
mad
that's
shit.
why we talking
But
about
you-
it. That's a
you
flat.
know.
Yo, shout out to you. How the hell did you get away from all that? After all this that you said, listen, I did this, I did pa, and I beat the case.
I don't know, man.
But it
Hay un
happened.
Dios allá arriba. Everything went well for me. Because a part of that, I got the case that I was just talking about, the first one, I'm on probation for that. So me doing whatever happened with the cop,
That would have.
that fucked me up.
Yeah.
So when I went to court for that,
They violated you, though, right?
they violated me. I got remanded. I'm in the island, sitting on the island for 4 months. I'm about to get 2 years. Sentencing date set and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm still
Damn,
going
I
to
was in your
court.
shoes, too. They violated me, too. Go ahead.
But I'm still going to court for this shit in the Bronx while I'm in there.
Mhm.
So right before my sentencing date.
So
a
you
week
still not
before-
guilty of the violation. They just
No.
waiting to see what happens with the case.
No, they saw the. Listen, this is crazy. So the cop that locked me up in the Bronx, the nigga went to Brooklyn. He's from the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
Why you go to
There's no
Brooklyn?
jurisdiction over there.
Why the fuck you go all the way to Brooklyn? To
But they go out of the way. They dirty as hell.
violation hearing to testify against me and show them the footage, the body cam footage. So when the judge saw that, she got pissed off. She was like, "Oh, really? Okay,
The probation.
yeah." DA, the
Remanded.
judge, 2 years. We gonna give you sentencing date such and such. Boom. I'm like, damn.
Oh, so they violated you,
They
found you
violated.
guilty of the violation on the
Right
spot,
there on
and
the spot.
sentenced you.
They was tight. They
And
was
ready to
pissed off.
sentence you.
They was ready to sentence me. So they came to the conclusion it was 2 years. Now the next court day, I'm getting sentenced. I'm like, diablo, it's over. Yeah, I gotta do 2 years. Boom, bobo. So lucky before that sentence.
So they sent you to the Rock. They sent you to Rock
Yeah, I was
Island.
in the island for 4 months.
All right.
So lucky before my sentencing date, I had court for the case in the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
So when I went to the
Oh,
Bronx
that was crazy
court
too.
date, I see my lawyer, whatever, right before seeing the judge, and we talking about whatever happened, whatever. And she like, wow, that's crazy. You're not even supposed to be locked up. She like, don't worry though, I got you. I'm gonna take care of this. Cause the judge and the DA, they feel like this case is not going nowhere, so we trying to get it closed right now. She like, don't worry, if this gets closed, you should be good in Brooklyn. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. So now I go back to the cell, whatever. I'm waiting to get called to see the judge. Nothing. Everybody got called except me. Now it's time to go back to the island. I'm like, yo, but I ain't see no judge. What's going on? She
And
was
you
like,
getting sentenced the next day too.
no, the next week, the following week.
The following week. Yeah.
She's like, no, you did see a lawyer, a judge, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, I didn't see no judge. Like, I'm telling you. She was like, well, you got a next court day. I'm like, so what's my next court day? So she looks at the paper, whatever. She's like, oh, nah, you don't got a next court day. They closed the case. They threw it out. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I bet. Say that. So I get back to the island. It's too late, whatever. The next day I call my lawyer. I explain to him. He's like, all right, that's good then. So when we go for sentencing, you should be good. So when we go to sentencing, my lawyer put in a motion that I couldn't get violated because I didn't get convicted of a crime.
Of course, man. That's one part that they be doing us dirty, bro. They go ahead, continue.
So with that happening, the DA was tight. Face got red and everything. So the judge asked the lawyer, so this is the motion you want to put in? That's what you asking me to redo this hearing? And he was like, yeah. She like, all right, bet. So I'm going to give you to this day. I'm going to give you a month. Y'all get your paperwork ready, DA, lawyer. and y'all present it to me, and I'll make my decision. And I might make a decision before the court date. So get y'all stuff ready. Boom. Whatever. I'm waiting. My court date comes. I go to court. She granted the motion. Let me out. Came home. I was good.
Say word.
I was good. I'm like, damn. Walking on a straight line right now.
That's
Can't fuck up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And
Wow.
keep walking straight, man. Keep
'Cause
walking
I
straight.
violate my conditions. It's up to 7 years now I could do. Not 1, not 2, 3, 7 years.
You know, I think that all got dismissed because they probably have no probable cause or reason to pull you over.
They said because of the tints and the plate wasn't.
Well, they
correct.
always
Man,
make up.
bullshit.
They always make a.
But
Man,
what
bullshit.
I really think why they threw it out is because right there, a week before, there was a law that got passed that they cannot chase cars no more.
Yeah.
If it's not for a felony or they seen the weapon visually.
Because it puts all their lives in danger. You know?
It puts everybody's life in danger. They done hit a lot of bikes, pedestrians. It's dangerous. So that's why I think it got closed.
Gotcha. But now you know you shouldn't be doing that. You know.
Yeah, I
You
don't
shouldn't
do
be.
that.
You know what I
I'd
mean?
rather
Like.
pull over, get locked up. I
And
get my
see
car
what's
back
up,
the next
exactly.
day.
What's up? What's the deal? You feel me? Like now, ain't no
'Cause
need,
look-
no need to run away from them. You feel me?
I ran away from them. I still got locked up. I still got my car taken, and I still had to spend bread. All of that would have happened, but I would have never crashed the car. And I would have never spent all that
And-
money
and
to
yet-
fix the car.
And yet you got another chance. You feel me? It's like, all right, boom, look, don't do this shit. We're gonna let you back out. Ooh, for
That's
some
a
reason,
fact.
man. For some
I ain't
divine
gonna lie,
reason.
she's happy too, my judge. She's like, yo, I'm good. I'm glad I gave you another chance because you're doing what you gotta do. Like, you're not fucking up with probation. You got a job, doing everything you gotta do. Like, you good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Word.
You heard? And from all that going the shit that you went through, bro. It's crazy that you're sitting right here next to me. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you could have been,
Coulda
still,
been
yeah,
there.
yeah. You know what I mean? For some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Because you could have just stayed
went-
there and who knows?
And I went through it in the island too. It was a little rough for me in there. Like, I was stressed. I'm like, damn. I got up one day, took a day off of work. Because I was employed too when this happened. I was
alright.
working for the city.
Say word.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was working for the garbage.
It's a nice gig right there. You heard?
I got it back though. I'm back in
You
there.
still on it? All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to them too.
But for that time, like I was stressed. I'm like, damn, I was working and I was going to school too. I was taking my GED. Fucked,
you were trying to do
fucked
your
everything up for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and some dumb decision that out of you know what I mean, out of
Right
nowhere.
there while I'm
Instant,
taking-
yeah, it's like shit, it just happened. Woo, and
Yeah.
you just
Out of nowhere.
you don't even know why you did it, how you did it, and you look back and you're like, damn, I fucked up.
Took a day off of work. I go to court. Boom, remand. I'm like, oh, what the, yo? But I got a job. I'm going to school. Blah blah blah. Nothing.
Yeah, and that's one thing that they do that I'm not with, my peeps, is that when you are on probation, if any cop accuses you, you know what I mean, an accusation, just the allegation of any misdemeanor, any crime, or any dumb that they feel like just because they don't like you or whatever, probation will violate you, even though you are innocent until proven guilty. Nope, shit, violated. Show me that you're working. Show me that even though you show them everything, if they feel like they want you to put you back in for whatever reason that they don't feel comfortable with, they'll put you back in. Then after that, the case ends up being dismissed, which means you never did nothing,
Word.
which means you're innocent. You never broke the law. Yet probation have you sitting in jail for all this time. Then they let you back out. They give you a break. They're all happy. Oh, I'm glad you're doing your thing. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, what about that time? You feel me? That you put me in and I still, you know what I mean? I'm employed. I got a job. You know what I mean?
Trabajo de ellos es basically fuck up your life, bro. They're miserable.
Yeah, yeah. And in a lot of ways.
People-
And there's a lot of people trying, bro. There's a lot of people trying
alright.
that made up a fucked up decision. You feel me? So they made a mistake. They fuck up. And that's what we learn from.
It's alright. They could do whatever they want because I'm taking all their money.
He's coming.
As you
Coming
should,
for
bro.
them. money.
He's coming. You heard? You heard?
It's out of their pocket.
And you know, my guy over here, he said that he gets two, but to start. You feel me? My guy is priceless over here. You feel me? So he's coming in deep in their pocket. I really wish my guy the best, and keep doing your thing, bro. Don't violate probation, bro. Don't run from these niggas. Every time they pull up on you, I'll suggest you to do one thing: put your phone out and record. Ask them what's
Cool.
up. You know what I mean?
They
Ask them
rec-
what's
of
up. Have it
course I'm doing
recorded.
that. They record me. They got a body cam. so
Exactly.
boom.
You know what I mean? So
Camera-
ask them what's going
camera
on
for camera war.
because if they
That's
violating
it.
your rights, now once they see that
That's
camera,
it.
they're gonna think about it twice. You hear me?
That's a fact.
So like I was saying, but now I want to get into my guy over here because he's been all quiet and shit. So I want to know where he bees at, what he talking about. He said he went to the island as well.
He said he bees in the trap.
You heard?
Beast in the
What
trap.
happened to you? Tell me a little bit about you. What happened to you and how you ended up in the island, bro?
Now they came and picked me up with a warrant in my house.
Oh,
From
what time? What time? Early in
At
the
8
morning.
o'clock, yeah.
In the
You
morning?
know, you know what
8
time
in
they
the
come
morning,
pick
that's how
you
they
up.
knock.
You know what time they come pick you
Sometimes
up.
they do it at
They
6.
come at
yeah,
they
6.
came at 8 and picked me up, knocking
Yeah.
in my
Nigga, the
fucking
other
door
day,
and all that. shit.
5:45. They already ready outside.
Nigga, the other day I seen them niggas creeping in front of the crib. At 6 in
Yeah.
the morning, looking
6
for
a.m.
somebody.
6
I'm like,
a.m.
damn,
early.
man.
They
So,
gave you
yeah,
some more time to
they-
sleep though.
I'm
You know what I mean? Because they be catching
Nah,
everybody sleeping.
I don't
my
care
face.
about
They
that.
don't
They
sleep.
should never came to
They
my
let you
house
shower
and
and
pick
shit?
me up.
They let you shower and get
Hell no. I mean, dress, yeah, but shower, hell no. They like just get dressed and get out.
So they knocked on the
That's
door
it.
or they knocked the door down?
lleno de leche y de todo, ¿eh? Sin bañar.
Sin bañarte
Bajo
fue.
culo.
Without no shower.
De todo. Y yo,
So tell me, they knocked on the door or they knocked the door down? You opened
nah,
the door?
they,
Who opened the door? How it go?
I think my sister and my mom opened the door.
You were sleeping.
They were looking for me. Yeah, they came looking for
so
me.
who
I
woke
was
you up?
sleeping.
Who woke you up?
Them.
they
Knocking
woke you up?
They knocking my
The room?
my room door and they woke me up. I was sleeping with
Good
one of
morning.
with a girl with a bitch there.
Sí, I told you, lleno de leche. No te...
Yeah.
Yeah, they took me to the 52nd precinct, and then they took me to the booking.
They be dirty. They be dirty in 50 seconds.
And then they took me to the booking. Then they took me
Second
to.
ran me my check.
Dang.
You heard?
They ran me a check.
Me a check.
Oh, word? Oh, you heard? That's how
That's
50 seconds
crazy.
is doing?
Yeah, that's how they
They got
doing
them a
it.
nice check. They calling checks out like that?
Nice check.
Yo, stop violating my people's rights, bro.
Came with a nice little scat pack right after that.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's
Clean.
All right. So the 52nd precinct, they took you in. They took you over there.
to the prison. Then they took me to the booking.
So
And
what
from
happened?
the
They was gonna
booking-
deport your ass? What was going
Hell
on?
no,
Okay.
they could put my ass. I got my paper.
Okay, you Gucci, you Gucci. He's straight.
Then they took me to the island.
Was that your first time in the island?
Yeah, my first time.
Oh, word? You was scared?
Nah, I wasn't scared. I'm not scared.
Oh, all right. So, okay. So tell me, you went in?
I just went in como hombre, like a man.
Okay. And you came out like a woman or no?
And I came out like a man too. What you
Okay, you
talking
came
about?
out like a man, my please. I'm just
Came
fucking
out like
with
a
you.
little boy.
I'm just fucking with you. But what, anything,
Nah, I only fought one time there. It was a crazy ass nigga. I think quería droga. He wanted drug and shit like that. He came
oh,
up
so
crazy.
you
to
ended up
me.
fighting over there?
Yeah, one time. He smacked me, but I punched the shit out of him.
Okay.
And that's
They
when
sent you to the box?
That's
or not?
when. Nah, hell no.
Nah?
They sent him to the box.
Oh, all right.
That's when the boy came with pepper spray and with that bomb shit. Que huele a peo.
Yeah.
With that shit.
Bajo a peo, abi.
Anything that you was not expecting, like going in, that you was like, oh shit, this is wow. Or this
I
is
always,
Gucci, this
I
is
always
comfortable.
knew it was wild because I always see video about the island shit like that.
Okay. See, I never been in the island. I've been in
I
Bahala.
just don't like that system.
I went to Bahala. I did 6 months in
That
Bahala.
system they got in the island is whack. It's
I've been in the tombs. They still got the boat. No,
Yeah,
the boat dead. The boat
Nah,
dead.
the boat's not.
The boat's not working, right?
It's not working no more.
Yeah. They had for those who don't know, they had a
I
boat.
think the last time the boat was open, that's when I was locked up in the island.
I think when the island was overloaded, they'll bring people to the boat. But you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about bringing you over there. So what we doing here? What we doing? Oh, all right. He's showing love. But But like I was
Turn
saying,
that shit
I
off.
was thinking to go to the boat and bring some
Some
footage, record the boat, get as close as I can, and if I could go in, I'll go in. I don't, you know what I mean? I think it's abandoned.
The boat's not like by Hush Point, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a band.
yeah, it's abandoned.
We
It's not-
should
it's not-
go.
it's
We
not-
should go. We
Yeah,
should go.
it's abandoned. It's abandoned. Yeah, it's abandoned.
I like doing shit like that.
Yeah, it's
I stay
abandoned.
doing that when I do my graffiti missions. I love
That
going
ass.
to abandoned spots. What's the best,
Yeah, I
man?
think it's abandoned. I'm gonna do my little research, and I'm gonna give you
We
guys a
should
tour.
go
show
over
you,
there.
Show you around the abandoned boat that they used to use as a jail, like a fucking for slaves. You heard? It's modern slavery. They had them in a boat, my peeps here.
What about that boat? Se hunde.
No, they said that was more safe.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I don't
For us to get out, like how you gonna get out of there, bro? If you don't know how to swim, you are out. And if it's in winter, you know what I mean. So how long was you in Rikers Island?
like 27 days, and then they took me to New Jersey, and that's when they released me. I only did like 3 days.
You researched it? Yeah, it's closed. It's
I
closed.
only did like 3 days in New Jersey, but my case was in New Jersey.
Okay, so they released you. How you ended up being released? You got charges. You got on probation. You was found guilty because I don't know what you did either. You know what I mean? How they ended up
Probation.
knocking on your door? It wasn't for fun. It's
I
not
got-
because you're cute or beautiful. You know what I mean? They don't knock on your door because you're cute.
I got locked up because one of my dumbass boy was driving, and he was in the back of the cop, and he said puso adelante.
What you mean? He put
And we had it like 2 fake brick in the car and shit like that, and they stopped us right away.
Oh, they thought that it was, but it wasn't.
Y'all have fake substance.
Fake stuff.
We had it like 2 fake brick
Dummy.
and like 29, 30 pill perk.
y'all
and
was
like
wildin'.
like weed too. We had it mad weed.
Y'all was wilding. Dang. So how that case? How did it? They ended up doing what with the case?
They deported him because he didn't have the paper, and they
So he got deported, and you, what happened with you?
nah. They just-
Probation.
probation.
Probation. All right. Dang. Big man, you should have. You know what I mean? Dang. I don't even know what to say, but these are things that we do, mistakes that we make. People out here on the horse with my people doing their thing, and like I said, a lot of us make a lot of wrong choices, and we are surrounded by negativity, bro. A lot of negativity that surrounds us that we have to be very careful. You know what I mean? Primo.
What about?
Hey yo, what up, Primo? What's good? Are you rolling up?
Hell yeah.
I see you doing your thing. I see you. Yo, you do you're an artist, right?
Yeah, I do graffiti and I sometimes do portraits for people.
Oh, word?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Man,
Well, my
quiet
thing
over
is
there.
my- That's the graffiti
let's
shit.
get this clothing line running.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I used
Yeah,
to
y'all
do
should
some
do
shit back
something like
then,
that.
but it's like
So,
I used to do some like sewing type of clothing shit. And I used to send it to some tailor, sew a little piece of fabric here, put a little patch here, stuff like that. But that shit wasn't moving at
You
all.
do
for me.
murals. How you say?
Oh, the mural, yeah. I got with my little graffiti crew. We got something coming up in the summertime. We're doing a wall. I think it's called Barn Ave Wall, whatever.
Okay.
Around there in Hunts Point.
Do you have like any of the work that production could put later on the screen so my people could see it? Like any picture that we could show them later?
Yo, I got something.
Oh,
for
all
y'all.
right, my
Got
please.
something for y'all.
Production's gonna put some my guys' work. You heard? So you always been doing graffiti? When did you get interested in it? Like how did you end up doing graffiti?
I was a little kid. My older brother, he used to do portraits and stuff like that. And I also used to notice, like, he used to do little tags and stuff. And then I started doing the lettering. You know, when you start, you're no good, but
How about in school? Did you used to draw in school? Like
yeah,
you
I
used
used
to
to
draw
get
a
in
lot?
trouble every year, bro.
Yeah,
I
used to draw a lot in school too. I stopped though. Graffiti's my shit.
Let's go low.
Yeah, bro. I used to drawing everything, man. I still drawing everything. I'm never gonna go outgrow that one.
Okay, no.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
better.
So you
That's
guys
no
do a
problem.
get together and have a
Like sometimes there's like gallery shows. There could be like a paint shop. that they doing like a little art show also. Sometimes it's barbecues, it's different vibes, different things.
You know that talking about graffitis, back in the days, you guys used to be persecuted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You still are. You still,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's still a little lighter, but they're criminals. No, they're criminals. It's an art.
They still is.
You know what I mean? It's an art, but we still have a lot of people that look at the people that do graffiti with bad eyes. You know what I mean? But it's getting out there and it's being more normalized. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's being more recognized as an art,
There was
a form of expressing your thoughts, your feeling, your moments. There was a what?
I find it a little bit hypocritical, cause all right, you see people downtown mostly like by the World Trade Center. They're the ones that kind of look down on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the first artists to ever have an art show now was recently a Brazilian girl that all she does is graffiti. She hangs by the side of the building painting. So
And I
y'all
think,
invited her.
hold up, because I think I have a video of her. I think I bumped into her because I do the same thing. I record not the same thing, but I record downtown and not too long ago. I don't know if you guys remember the video. I bumped into a girl. She looks Brazilian too. She dark skin.
A little bit.
So it might be the same one. She was drawing. She already finished, and she was like with a drone. She was getting footages with a drone
Oh, yeah,
after
could be, huh?
the project was finished, and it was very close to the Twin Towers, to the World Trade Center.
Yeah, could be her.
Okay,
Could be a lot of them, because it's a lot of people think that it's mostly just like a guy's type of thing.
Yeah.
But the more you get into it, the more you notice there's a lot of females involved.
Y'all talking about. She goes out at night too.
She be drawing in the
Yeah,
walls.
she's a beast, bro. I missed
be
my
doing her
opportunity
thing.
to meet her downtown because I knew a couple people that got lucky. They went painting with her and everything. I should have took the opportunity and I missed it, but
Gotcha, but you never know, man. You never know. We're still here.
also,
You feel me? Shout out to her if she's still out there. And if it's the same one, I'm gonna double check the video. If it's the same one, you know what I mean? Never give up. Never give up.
Traveling now, bro.
Oh, she making moves.
Now she's been apparently going to different countries and shit. I'm like,
Oh.
okay, she making moves.
She making move.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay. Wow. Well, if it's her, I'll check it out. But anyways, my peeps, it's been a pleasure. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment down below. Guys, you know my doors are open for you. Thank you for pulling up. Yo, Lizzie, you already know. My guy, JC, my doors are open for everybody. You, stay out of trouble. You, stop getting fake keys and shit, bro. Stay out of trouble. Are you done with the probation?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
So he Gucci, man. Stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that
It was 5 years.
Oh, that's old, my page. You heard? I love you all. I'm gonna see you on the next one.